Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3. Today we're back on the brand new Linke Rheinstrecke, and we're going to be taking the beautiful mint and white liveried n-Wagens from Bophard all the way to Koblenz. We've got a couple of stops along the way, Spey and Rennes, I think that's how you say them, as we've got another DB BR103 just leaving the station. You see we're going to be stopped just up ahead, so I would imagine it's to allow that intercity train to, you know, clear and give its priority, which is fair enough. So if you enjoy this video, why don't you hit that like button and also subscribe if you're new here. So let's just start. Make sure we pull up and don't go past the signal. I think here is just about nice. So we'll give you a good look of the mint liveried n-Wagens. I think they do look absolutely beautiful. Obviously being powered by the BR110 at the back there. Just give you that view there. There we go. Right, while we're waiting here, why don't we do the classic, let's get a thumbnail. That looks just about, well, we want to get a bit of the scenery in. A little bit like that. That will do nicely. And hopefully, shortly, we'll be given permission to proceed. Do prefer these in this mint and white liveried. It does look much better than in the red, I have to say. So we're now permitted. Oh, I think we may have just, where's the, yeah, we were a bit too eager on the throttle there, and we tripped the main circuit breaker, so just reset that. And now we can gently just run up as we start to pick up some speed. Go, just run it down a second. We'll hold it at about 4 or maybe 3 then, as we take these set points. Our next station is in just 5.4 kilometers at Spey. So if you haven't already, why don't you check out my first look of Linke Rheinstrecke, or Left Rhine. You'll be able to see that over on the channel. There are definitely some issues with this game, but actually the more I play it, the more I'm coming to like it. But there's definitely some glaringly obvious issues which you know, they need to be addressed. Things such as missing, you know, river textures, cars going through level crossings when they're supposed to be shut, so actually going through the train while you're passing over them. Just little things like that. Obviously missing passenger information screens from stations, which I think we knew weren't going to be there, but it's a shame that we didn't get a commitment from Dovetail Games that it would be coming. It's kind of become a bit of a standard feature now for all routes, so hopefully that will come in the future, fingers crossed. But for now, yeah, I do love the running alongside the Rhine. It does look pretty cool, especially with some of the curvature that we'll be going around. Obviously if you follow it all the way down to here, it's really quite beautiful. But just to have a cab with a nice wide view gives you a real sense that yeah, you're running alongside. So yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. So let's just pick up our speed now. We're permitted to get up to 120 in just a moment. Just need to be mindful that we've got Spey in just 4 kilometres. not to get too ahead of ourselves. As we've got another BR110, as you can see, just coming around the curve here. We definitely do see a lot of traffic. Obviously, with the upcoming Niedertalbahn, that will also add some additional layers, which I'm really looking forward to see what that adds in terms of gameplay. So it's nice to see that we're starting to get really what is hopefully will be a nice busy route. So 3 kilometers to go, and we're still travelling alongside the line. Obviously it's very much the valley next to us. Obviously we're set in a valley. It looks beautiful running alongside the road as well. I think you have to give the scenery absolutely, it does look beautiful, apart from some of the glitchiness as we talked about already. But actually, really enjoying this route the more I play it. So 1.9 kilometers to go. We'll just start to take the power off now. And start to naturally apply the brakes. Just keeping it in minimum for now. We're still over a kilometre out, so plenty of time to be braking, but the minimum setting on this really is quite good at bringing the scrubbing the speed off. You don't have to go too heavy on the brakes. So a couple of 100 meters to go. Just release for now. Can't quite see the station yet. Maybe a little bit of power. There we go. And we're going to be a little bit late, but that's okay. And we'll just cruise up to our stopping point here. See, with those brakes you really can stop on a dime almost. Let's get into the 8 camera and we'll go for a little stroll along the see plenty of people getting off. It really is quite a nice busy train. And there's a lot of people getting off as well. It's definitely got rush hour passengers in here. It's nice to see them. Nice to see it nice and busy. But plenty of people should stay on the train hopefully, as we need to lock those doors and we'll be ready to depart. There we go. We're underway now. We are in 140, so we can be quite aggressive on our departure. But we do have Rennes in just 3.3 kilometers, so it will soon crop on up upon us. And then our final station will be about a 10-minute run into Koblenz. Let's see how quick we can get up to before we need to start just throttling back. So there's full power. Let's see what this these n-Wagens or the BR110 pushing us has got to offer. We're picking up speed really quite rapidly here. Just start to run down the power now. Actually, keep it running down. We'll start to apply minimum brakes here. As we're just a kilometre out now. Looking nice. Unfortunately, a bit of stuttering as we've all become quite used to with train sim world, unfortunately. These brakes are phenomenal. When we hit the station, we'll get the brakes back on. Looks like we're quite a small station here, so we're going to have to go all the way up to the end, otherwise we might be hanging off. We'll let it just cruise. I need a bit of power. There we go, that will do. We'll unlock those doors. The brake squeal, that is certainly quite loud. Yeah, made it on quite nicely there. Interesting, it would have never, the whole train won't fit off. The loco will always hang off. So we'll finish loading up as we've got plenty of passengers getting on and off again. It's nice to see. We're almost ready to go. Let's shut those doors. Wait for the brake. Cylinder pressure to come down before we start applying the power. There we go. There's a real rocking motion going on as I apply the power. And again, we're still permitted to go up to 140, but we've got around about an 8 kilometre run now to Koblenz. So nice long run. Should be there in around 10 minutes or so. There we go, we're almost at full power now. So again, you can see the speed, the power of this BR110 is phenomenal. That's pushing us along. Obviously, these n-Wagens, I love delivery. As a 103 goes past us, just start to run down the power again, just as we get up to 140 here. Can we still see the Rhine? We can, just past this little, I guess, town path. Give a bit of the horn action. Nice to see the cars are very much period specific, which is always nice to see, as we continue to run alongside the Rhine. Obviously we've got the upcoming Niddletail Barn, which is due to be released on the 23rd of March, so be sure to look out for my first look video of that. I'm looking forward to driving that. Yeah, can't wait to get my hands on that. Some of the screenshots that we've seen so far look absolutely fabulous. So yeah, be sure to look out for that one. So just 4 kilometres to go. We've really made quite light work of this. We maybe arriving quite early into Koblenz. We lose sight of the Rhine now. So just check out where we are on the map. You can see that's where we'll be heading. It's interesting they've got there's some kind of freight yard up there. I've not been there before, so might be one to possibly check out in the future. See if we can actually get there. If not, we'll get the camera and go and have a look, see what's about over there. I think we need to probably be just slightly slow in here, as we've got another n-Wagen driven loco. This is Koblenz. I've never driven in this way before, so it's quite nice to see a bit of variety. I guess we're taking the set of points here, that's okay. I was a little bit worried then that we would be careering, and we're going to stop. I was a little bit worried there that we were going to be careering into that 103 in front of us. Come on. I think we may have tripped the circuit breaker there. This is how not to drive it. So this is why I needed those extra couple of minutes, as we see a BR110 hauling some freight. Obviously that's a little bit of a contentious topic in that should probably be the BR155. Hopefully we see that come to the game in the near future. We'll just coast it in here. I do like those, like the iconic look of those 103s, very cool. But that is certainly how not to drive. Never mind. Got some entertainment. But as you can see, the brakes on this are just phenomenally powerful. I really need to get to grips with... but if I go to 60... they almost just stop on exactly where you want them to. It's really quite unusual to see brakes so powerful. So is that really sort of true to life? I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments down below. I'll be really intrigued to know. Or should this be our thumbnail perhaps? Does look good. I like the freight in the background. We'll go for this. There we go. That will be the thumbnail if you get to see it. And I'm sure we're supposed to be locking our doors. And hopefully, what we'll end up is with the gold medal as ever. Let's see. Of course it is. Of course it is. We'll just ignore that horrible little bit there. If you've liked this one, why don't you hit that like button and also subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.